Have you ever wondered how to win the battle against yourself? How to overcome the constant doubts and fears that lie deep within? This battle is one of the hardest. It's invisible, yet powerful. It's the struggle against the voice that tells us we're not enough, that makes us doubt our future. Today, we tell the story of Yuki and his inner conflict. Our protagonist, Yuki, lives a simple, peaceful life in a lively trading town. Merchants and travelers fill the streets, but for Yuki, this hustle is like a daily meditation. The voices and colors of the market are familiar to him. Yet, while others enjoy the excitement of city life, Yuki slowly feels an emptiness growing within him, as if his daily routine has become just that, routine. Although Yuki appreciates life in the town, he begins to feel trapped. He watches people around him on their adventures, and he wonders, is this really all there is? To counter his inner unrest, Yuki begins a strict training regimen. Day by day, he pushes his body to the limit, hoping to quiet his mind. But no matter how strong he becomes physically, the doubts remain. The battle against inner shadows can't be won with muscle alone. Alongside his training, Yuki spends his days in the fields. Planting and harvesting bring him a sense of peace, a satisfaction he finds nowhere else. But even here, he wonders if this is all life has to offer. Yuki realizes that strength alone isn't enough. He needs clarity of mind. He spends hours meditating, reading ancient texts, seeking answers in the wisdom of old. But the more he searches, the more elusive the answers seem. It's as if truth hides within a fog he cannot pierce. After all his training, both physical and mental, Yuki finally confronts his greatest challenge, himself. His doubts and fears manifest as a dark figure. He feels the weight of these shadows, but he's determined to face them head-on. Yuki fights bravely, but loses. The dark thoughts and fears overwhelm him, and after each attempt, he feels weaker. His doubts grow louder, the shadows seem larger. He feels trapped in an endless cycle. This battle Yuki has faced is a metaphor for the inner conflict we all know. The dark figures he fought symbolize his self-doubt, his insecurities, everything that holds him back. The battle against oneself means finding the courage to embrace our weaknesses and fears, while also knowing that we can face and overcome them. When we battle ourselves, it doesn't mean we are trying to destroy a part of who we are. Instead, it's about gaining the understanding and strength we need to handle our weaknesses. We all have fears and doubts, but true strength reveals itself when we continue forward, even in the presence of these shadows. Wandering through the familiar streets of his town in despair, Yuki is noticed by a stranger, Master Kaito. This wise man sees the turmoil inside Yuki and recognizes the untapped potential within him. Kaito offers to train Yuki, not just physically, but mentally. Together, they embark on an intense journey. Kaito teaches Yuki to recognize his inner demons and face them with clarity. With each day, Yuki grows stronger, not only in body, but in mind. Once Kaito has taught him all he can, they part ways. Yuki returns to his training, but he's different now. His meditations are deeper, his thoughts clearer. He has changed. Yuki faces his dark self once more. The old fears and doubts resurface, but this time, he's ready. With newfound strength and determination, he confronts the shadows within. This time, he understands. The key to freedom lies within himself. For the first time, Yuki feels the freedom he's been seeking. The doubts fade, and he's filled with a calm he's never known. He realizes that life is more than routine, it's a journey of growth. With this newfound understanding, Yuki decides to leave the village. He knows it's necessary to explore the world in order to continue growing. It's a difficult step, But he understands that true fulfillment lies beyond comfort. This battle Yuki has faced is a metaphor for the inner conflict we all know. The dark figures he fought symbolize his self-doubt, his insecurities, everything that holds him back. The battle against oneself means finding the courage to embrace our weaknesses and fears, while also knowing that we can face and overcome them.